Welcome to the Mindset Mile podcast, the show that'll leave you empowered to take action towards becoming the turned up version of your already awesome self. I'm your host, Aisha Zaza, and I'm so glad you're here. Let's go. Hey friend, you've heard me talk a lot about affirmations on the podcast and how much power our words and thoughts have over how we operate. For as simple as saying daily affirmations is, I know it can feel like you're not sure what to say, or you keep wanting to start the habit, but you haven't gotten to it yet. Which is why I'm so grateful this episode is sponsored by SelfPause, a positive affirmation and visualization app that has thousands of inspiring, professionally recorded affirmations. I love having an app that takes the guesswork out of what to say, and all of the affirmations are always what I need to hear. There are lots of great categories to choose from to fit your personal goals and aspirations, like self-love, confidence, body appreciation, financial growth, stress, basically everything we talk about on this show and more. I've made it a habit to start my morning listening to a recording, and it's helped my mindset so much. Regularly practicing mindfulness is essential for personal growth. So whether you're a manifestation beginner or expert, SelfPause app is for you. Download the app by going to SelfPause, that's selfpause.com/mindset mile. That's selfpause.com/mindset mile to start using guided positive affirmations straight from your phone. Hey fam, welcome back to the show. Before we dive in, I want to ask, if you haven't already, would you please give the show a rating on whatever platform you're listening to it on? And if you really love me, will you take 60 seconds or less to leave a quick review? Ratings and reviews help the Mindset Mile in the algorithm so it can reach more people. And you know I'm on a mission to help as many people as I can. I'd so appreciate a sliver of your time if you've ever taken anything away from this show by leaving a rating and review. Secondly, how did you like last week's episode with Jenny the nutritionist? It was so fun to do my first interview for the show, and it got me really amped to have more guests on the show who can help us all through our continued journey of being our best selves mentally, physically, and spiritually. So if you loved it, I would love your feedback. It could just be a quick DM on Instagram, or if you're an email type, you can shoot me a quick message at aisha@themindsetmile.com. Okay, let's get going. What is something you're afraid of committing to because you're worried about what it will require of you? In January, I did 30 days of eliminating gluten, dairy, soy, alcohol, processed sugars, processed foods, etc. It was pretty much the paleo diet, but I was still incorporating rice and my protein shakes sometimes. And several people had messaged me throughout the month saying that they were wanting to do something similar, but they always get derailed because of social events and weekends and just life. And I get that. Of course, when you're out, it's nice to have a glass of wine or to eat or drink different food than what you normally prepare every day. In my personal experience, the idea of having to miss out on a glass of wine always hurts more than actually missing out on it. After a time or two, I always realize that I can very, very easily go out, be social, and stick to my program. But it got me thinking of how we get to pick what we decide is hard. If someone thinks resetting their eating habits for 30 or 60 days is hard, what's also hard is living with the reasons that they want to reset their eating habits for 30 or 60 days, like having a food allergy or intolerance, or having inflammation, getting poor sleep, living with low energy or brain fog, or maybe the 10 or 15 pounds they want to lose. Being in a relationship is hard. But guess what else is hard? Being single. Being in shape is hard. It requires consistency, effort, energy, and discipline. But being overweight and out of shape is also hard. Making a lot of money is hard, but making ends meet is also very, very hard. Choose your hard. So many people I talk to only dream about a life that looks different, whether that's having more time freedom, financial flexibility, finding a way to turn their passions into an income, or optimizing their health, getting in a fitness routine. But what holds them back is what they think will be required of them. All the things they will need to sacrifice in order to get what they want. They think the work to get to where they want is going to be hard, when they fail to recognize that staying exactly where they are is probably much harder. What makes this concept so tricky to measure is that people usually never take the leap. So how can you compare what is harder if you stay where you're at or if you actually move forward? But instead of worrying about which is harder, just go for it and level up already. Here's what I believe. We were all made to prosper. We were all made to thrive. But stop expecting that you can have your cake and eat it too. Stop bargaining with the price of what it costs to be great. Stop wanting to lose weight and make a lasting difference in your body, then do a 5-day juice cleanse and think that that is actually going to do something for you long term. Stop wanting your network marketing business to be crushing it when realistically you're living behind fear of talking to people about your opportunity and products and doing it consistently until you get to where you want to be. The sporadic, heroic efforts are killing you, my friend. It hurts to sprint and puke and sprint and puke. Each time you do that, you lose a little bit of faith in yourself and in any process that will take you to lifestyle changes that last. So I want to ask you, what is keeping you from changing your circumstances? Hey, really quick. As an avid runner, I'm always looking for running gear that meets the functional and stylish mark, which is why I don't wear any other running glasses besides Gooder. Gooder frames are so lightweight but snug. They never bounce or slip when I'm on a run, a hike, or just out and about running errands. I've been loving the Mach G aviators and OG styles as of late, but at $25 a pop, I keep a pair in my car, in my purse, and on the console table with my keys, so I'm never without some good eye protection. All Gooder Sunnies are 100% UV protective and polarized. They're seriously the best, and you need a pair. Use code MindsetMile to get 15% off your order. And when you order 2 or anything over $50, you'll also get free shipping. Check them out at gooder.com. That's GOODR.com and get 15% off when you use code MindsetMile. What is it that seems so difficult to commit to, yet you still live with that flickering desire inside you to change? Living with that your whole life is going to be dang hard. Knowing that you had the burning desire and never doing anything about it. That regret is hard to live with. The work is going to take effort and consistency, but I'm going to tell you what, once you start going after what you really want and putting in the work to get it, that is going to bring you so much hope. That is what is going to bring you so much joy and confidence and pride. Nothing is easy, but you get to choose what is hard. So this episode is your loving reminder to pick wisely. Which one do you want? Which one is harder? No more negotiating. I want you to become acutely aware of when you start to bargain for what you want. And once you notice that, I want you to remind yourself or think of me reminding you that everything we do in this life is going to take effort. It will be a little hard, but will it be worth it? Be a price-paying person. Affirm what you want and what you are capable of every day. This is going to make the road less traveled feel much more palpable. Once you get into the work, it starts becoming your life and a part of who you are. I promise you, your perspective of what you once thought was hard will change. It will only feel hard until you do it and become good at it. You've got this. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'm so glad you're here. Until next time, make it a great day.